Okay, so today I'm going to be turning some big flat stock into a one of those like wrinkled over like candle holders. We're going to be doing that with this. I think it's like 1/4 inch thick. So I'm going to take about, we'll say, maybe this much. We're going to let it roll over, and so that it doesn't, get all out of wonk, I'm going to use this to roll it over so we can get some consistency on both sides. Been wanting to make one of these for a while. They're pretty cool. I'm seriously considering renaming these challenged builds. Some days are humbling. So I'm not at all happy with this, so I'm going to cut off the end and I'm going to try it again. I'm going to try it a little bit differently though. I'm going to make a last ditch attempt kind of in the vise to make those bends, see if I can get a bit more accuracy. If I'm not happy with that, then the 2 attempts I guess is what we'll be left with. But yeah. Struggling with this a bit more than I should be. That's already looking better. Time for some forging. This one looks way better in my opinion. I'm going to cool it off, then go cut off the excess, bring it back, heat it up, boil it, and then it'll be finished. I almost forgot that I'm a blacksmith that has a touch mark. So I should probably use my touch mark. Jeez. Time to cool it down and then brush it and then go inside and boil it. Well, treat it anyway. I have something I want to try. You'll see. Alright, time to put the finish on it. So, recently for my knives, I got something that was suggested to me by a Funny Junk user. I would mention your name, but I don't know if you want me to, so yeah, I'll just not mention it, sorry. Sorry if you wanted it. But, frog lube paste. It's a non-toxic, like, food safe type of, well, I say food safe, it's like food safe. Oil paste thing that you can put on metal that preserves it and keeps it from rusting. So, I can put that on knives now and it not be like, toxic like the freaking automotive paint was, or automotive oil was. And they recommend putting it on with like a brush or something. And I figured, hey, I'll use this toothbrush. And then getting it a little bit hot. So I just put some on here. Probably already too much, but I'm just gonna kind of brush this on. Get around the camera. There we go. This stuff smells like spearmint, which is really cool. It's got a really nice smell to it. Figured this might look nicer than blackening it because I like the shiny finish on some of these things, but it's harder to keep it safe from rust and whatnot, but this should allow me to do more of that and not, you know, have to make that trade-off, really. Just kind of try to get really good coverage on it. Ooh, that's greasy. There we go. Yeah, don't let that touch the bed. Okay, got paper towels. Also, it was mentioned that, oh god, slick, with just a little bit of heat, it does better. So, or like helps penetrate into the steel. So I am going to, with just a little bit of heat, kind of help this along. It apparently doesn't take much. now I'm going to wipe the whole thing off. Alright. There we go. Nice and finished. It should be very protected from rust now. This stuff is usually used on guns, so it should be really rust resistant, because I know a lot of people really don't want their guns to be rusty. It's sort of bad for them. So, heck yeah. I'm curious to see how well this worked. I can't tell. It almost looks like that darkened it a little bit. I think it did, just a tiny, tiny bit. It looks really nice, though. It's not nearly as dark as the burned oil finish. Well, alright. I think this one went really well in the end. I'm glad I made a second one, too. Because the first one was poo. Well, thank you guys very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe and whatnot. I do a challenge build every other month. I let my Power Hammer tier patrons vote on several designs, and then I forge the one that they pick. So, yeah, if you want to be in on that, my Patreon is in the description below. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Goodbye.